Mullins with the basketball at the top of the key. He's got it to Hayes. Hayes kicks it. Stolen away by Eli Starnes. And they're going to say...
I think Starnes dribbled out of bounds there, but that was a heroic effort to break that play up.
So, I think they were saying something about the coaches. Coaches were almost on the court for Wise Central, and he almost hit the coach. It was on the court. Anyway, so Starnes goes out of bounds with the basketball.
Well, we do have a state trooper sitting down there on the central bench.
So,
you know, that's just not a good look for a school, to have a police officer sit on your bench.
If these two teams end up in the regional somehow, what a ball game that would be. Anyway, Elijah Hayes has the basketball. 24 seconds left as Wise Central looks to try to go baseline, and he's trapped on the baseline. He's going to go almost out of bounds. As Wise Central calls for time. So, I think there's going to be a 30-second. Chris, what do you got stat-wise?
I have no idea at this
point.
point.
14 seconds left.
Right now, this quarter, Bradley Dean has 10, John Compton 3, Drew Vermillion 4, John Sally 2. On the defensive side, I have Gate City with 19 rebounds. I think that's up to date. I'll have to go back and check my individual numbers. And Wise with 12.
Gate City leads by 7. They had that 7-0 lead early when at 5:20 mark. Of course, Mr. Lester, Demi Lester, got hit by Elkins, and the game has been even since then. As ball is to Elijah Hayes, 10 seconds left. Wise Central, ball knocked away by Eli Starnes. 5 seconds left. As coming into the ball game will be Jacob Hicks.
And again, Wise Central has multiple coaches standing up. I don't understand why the referees are letting this happen.
The Scott County officer off the bench.
With the Scott County officer on the bench.
So, Wise Central getting back the ball. 4-3 up the top of the key. Shots up by Allison. No good. As that is the quarter. That is the half. Gate City leads. It's 33-26. We'll have the stats, a breakdown of the first half, and get you ready for the second half. You are listening to the exclusive home of Rocky Creed 4.
Might I point out the international home?
Yes. We'll talk a little bit about that on the other side of the break as the Gate City cheerleaders are on the court. 9:40 left here at halftime. We'll take a break. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Tracing the roots all the way back to 1962, Weber City Drug is your locally owned pharmacy that offers personal customer service to the entire family. They strive to meet your prescription and over-the-counter needs and accept most insurance plans. They are located in Weber City across from Roberts Tire, so give them a call today at 276-386-3482. Again, that's 276-386-3482. You can also go online at wcdrugcenter.com, and they're also on Facebook, and they're open 6 days a week.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Ken Russell's Barbershop wants to wish the Gate City Blue Devils the best for a great season and wants to thank all of the Blue Devil fans, alumni, and students for their patronage over the last 30 years. And to look your best at the next Blue Devil sporting event, stop by and see Ken and Joey on your way to the game. They are located on Lynn Garden Drive in Kingsport next to Collins Auto Center. Proud supporters of local athletics for almost 4 decades, Ken and Joey Russell say, "Go Big Blue!"
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Family owned for 3 generations, Broadwater Trading Company proudly supports Gate City High School and wishes the Blue Devils the best for a great upcoming season. Broadwater Trading Company is your local steel dealer, and they've got chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, outdoor power equipment, and much, much more, including farm equipment and supplies. So go by and see them today at 297 West Water Street, or give them a call at 386-6811. Again, that's 386-6811. Again, Broadwater Trading Company, proudly supporting Gate City Athletics. With over 100 offices throughout Virginia, you can count on your local Virginia Farm Bureau insurance agents to be there when you need them most. Whether you find yourself in a fender bender, insuring your first home, or with a new addition to the family, our agents are ready to help you through every stage of life. Connect with your local agents, Whitney McConnell, Richard Helms, and David Weddick here in Scott County at 386-7411 or online at vafb.com. Coverage provided by Virginia Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company and their affiliates.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Sports Radio.
All right, we're back here live from Gate City Middle School Gymnasium. A wild night for the Mountain 7 District Championship. Right now, Gate City leads 33-26. Chris, I know it's been a wild and woolly first half, but take us through the stats that you could that we could get.
Well, I was actually looking during our break, and like we talked about in the pregame show, Gate City is 3 points better on average than Wise in the first half of the games this season. And right now, Gate City has a 5-point lead, so that's holding true. And if that continues, hopefully Gate City will pull away in the third quarter, because they're very much better than Wise in that quarter. When we look at the individual numbers, we have Bradley Dean with 17, John Compton with 3, Drew Vermillion with 4, Jacob Hicks with 7, John Sally with 2, which brings Gate City to the 33 points. For Wise Central, Ben Brickey has 2 points. And let's just do this. Ben Brickey, 2 points and 3 fouls. Tyler Vanover with a foul. Elijah Hayes with 19 points and a foul. Landon Elkins with 3 fouls. Jordan Bishop with 1 foul. Brody Allison with 1 foul. Daniel Lester, of course, he left the game. Ben Stallard with 1 foul and 4 points. And Bryson Collins with 2 fouls and 1 point to bring Wise Central to their 26 points. On the defensive side, Gate City has a total of 20 rebounds compared to 12 for Wise. Bradley Dean has 3 along with 2 steals. Eli Starnes has 1 steal. John Compton 3 rebounds. Andrew Hensley 3 rebounds. David George 2. Drew Vermillion 2. Jacob Hicks a rebound and a steal. John Sally 5 rebounds and a steal. Not a lot of rebounds going on in that half because Wise Central was continually fouling.
Right. Not a lot of shots. So, and folks, if you think we're coming off this game tonight, we'll be back on the air again tomorrow, and guess where we'll be?
Oh, gee, let's go to Wise, Joe.
Let's go to Wise on a Saturday afternoon. Our girls, our JV girls, will be playing for the Mountain 7 District Championship. Again, that's for the girls JV. They'll be taking on Union. That's going to be at 4:30. We'll be on the air about 4:20. Then after that, our varsity girls will take on Ridgeview. Again, that game with some huge implications for the regional tournament coming up next week. A Gate City win in that game could give the Lady Devils a home game in the first round. So, big ball games tomorrow. We'll be back on the air if we've got voices to be able to carry that far. So, we'll take another quick break, come back, get you ready for the second half. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Sports Radio.
Every family's goodbye is different. So at Carter Trent Funeral Home, we're dedicated to providing you an exceptional level of personalized service to ensure your arrangements will be as unique as your loved one. From cremations to burials to life celebrations and more, we have the trusted experience to provide options that truly meet your needs. So with any questions you may have, give us a call today at 423-390-8762. Again, Carter Trent Funeral Homes, proudly serving the Tri-Cities for almost 100 years with locations in Kingsport, Church Hill, and Scott County.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
If you're looking for a venue for a wedding, reception, family celebration, or special gathering, look no further than Model City Event Center. It's located in the heart of downtown Kingsport. This premier 10,000 square foot event space is set up for all occasions, has a catering kitchen, bridal suite, colored accent lighting, built-in sound systems, and much, much more. So give them a call today at 423-723-8177. Again, that's 423-723-8177. Again, Model City Event Center in Kingsport.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
As we're back here live from Gate City Middle School Gymnasium, 1:35 left until the second half, until round number 3 of a schedule for 4 here at the Middle School Gymnasium. So, both teams back out. Chris, we talked about the X Factor. Jacob Hicks came out really on fire. He's had, he basically scored the first 5 points of the game. He's got 7 now. What do you see as somebody else that may have to step up here as they sort of been cooled off here in the second quarter?
I'm looking for
police officer.
the Scott County SROs. But I'm thinking John Compton hopefully will step up. We know he loves to shoot the 3, and he's really good at it. Right now, Compton's sitting on 1 3-pointer. He's been double-teamed quite a bit when they've not been double-teaming and pulling on Dean's jersey. But I would really like to see him come out and get hot. Gate City needs to contain Elijah Hayes.
Yeah.
He's the leading scorer for both teams right now with 19 points.
They need to feed off this crowd, but they don't need to let that be the only thing that they're after is the big 3, big play. They need to run their offense. If they can do that, get to Gate City basketball. Again, as we talked about, it's the boxer and the slugger. If we can be the boxer, pinpoint precision, we can do well here and win this one going away.
Well, it seems like the louder the crowd gets, the faster Gate City wants to play.
Right.
I just think they need to slow it down, hit those cutters coming through the lane, and make the easy layups.
But actually, this is good for Gate City that they're getting this kind of experience environment because, again, as we talked about, if they have to play on getting in the regional, again, don't want to get the cart before the horse, but if they do get into some of these matchups, again, maybe at a Graham or a Virginia High or Lebanon or some of these places, being able to handle the situation and without Irvin in the ballgame as well. So,
And second half is underway.
here comes John Compton. He's got the basketball for Gate City as they're going left to right on your radio dial this time. John Sally, the original starting 5 out for Gate City. Drew Vermillion's got the basketball now. He passes back up to Compton, who's at the top of the key. As they continue to try to work the ball inside. Everywhere Dean goes, those 2 Wise Central players. As Compton works off the screen, shots goes up. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Elijah Hayes of Wise Central. Here comes Hayes as they try to set up. As the kick back out, shot's going to be up by Ben Stallard. No good. Rebounded, though, by Brody Allison. He kicks it over to Tyler Vanover, who went in, and they're going to call him with the foul, the charge.
Oh, that's going to be 2 on Vanover. I was just about to mark Vermillion on that, but I'm more than happy to give it to Wise Central.
Gate City opens up. Again, with the basketball here. 7:15 left. Third quarter. Gate City leads 33-26. Compton with the basketball up the top of the key. As it's going to Vermillion hits the deck. And they're going to get a foul. I think that one's going to be on number 14, Give that to number 22, Brody Allison.
That's his second. Joe, so far it looks like the referees have decided they are going to take control of this game.
But here we go. So Gate City will inbound the basketball. Vermillion Gets it to Sally. Sally's going to post up as they're going to say double dribble.
I thought he was going to get away with it for a second, but he did. He stopped the pass, realized no one was open, put it back on the floor.
Wise Central takes over. Bryson Collins will inbound it. Elijah Hayes playing out of his mind tonight for Wise Central with a great game.